So 154k Aku shot by probably 4-5 followers.
154,000 tau.
Yeah.
Amazing.
IG kan?
Tapi dia punya story ada 1 million plus tak? Macam anak aku.
Tu, you have TikTok?
Ada?
Berapa?
About 27,000. Because I started later
Wow.
for TikTok.
But still,
tak banyak fokus
dah berapa? Kira ni bukan micro influencer lagi. Dia kira dah apa?
Kau dah international artist pun.
Yeah.
Dah lah.
Correct.
Okay,
Sekejap. So you want to start this one?
Okay.
Yo! So sometimes I'll be asking questions that maybe it's hard for you to answer.
Dah start.
Dah start. Oh,
Dah start.
Yo, welcome back. Apalah.
Sorry guys. Welcome back.
So kita from the last episode kita dah dengar kita punya guest punya story. Cerita Captain Roti. Bagaimana dia dah jadi captain. Betul-betul captain dalam army tau. Ada rank punya tau ni atas ni.
Ada pangkat dia.
Pangkat tau dengan main. Tapi
Abang
sebelum
Nur
tu
lah. Kita panggil dia Abang Nur lah.
Abang Nur lah.
Abang Nur.
Dia dah ceritakan
Apa sama Nur?
Nur Fuad.
Nur Fuad.
Oh, Nur Fuad. Okay, Abang Nur.
Dia tak pay attention tadi ni.
Sorry.
Apa?
Okay.
Okay. So where we left off was that bila you left the army not because it's because of you medical reasons.
Yes,
because you had
medical
cancer.
reasons, correct, yeah.
This was a I cannot pronounce the name. It was a testicular something cancer, right?
Choriocarcinoma.
Yeah. Aku tak boleh pronounce the word. So from there, kira macam when you got diagnosed, when you finally the doctor dah after so many tests, then when finally doctor told you, how was it being told to you about that?
So it was definitely after the biopsy, pergi CT scan semua. So at that point of time, I still remember it was 9 December 2016, sorry. 2018 baik.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
2016.
Maybe the previous episode salah cakap, but
Okay,
2016 lah. So at that point of time, I was alone in the hospital room, tengah tunggu lah whatever the results may be lah. Then the doctor came and she said, I still remember her words are, I'm sorry for what you have stage 4 cancer, and there's very low possibility of you to of being cured lah. Yeah. Then after that I say what I say like, what do you mean lah? You mean there's no, what am I going, how long left can I live? So dia cakap honestly not much. I think about 6 or maybe even lesser months left.
Months?
Yeah, yes, months. Itu dia cakap depan lah. Tapi behind closed doors to my parents too, he's the one and the senior oncologist dah cakap, actually your son not much left. Not much time left lah. Maybe only 5% chance of survival even if go to treatment lah. Yeah.
5%
5% chance, yeah. Very, very low because of the nature of the cancer dah spread wild. So it spread from my testicles to lymph nodes, which is the back ng pinggang, spread to liver. Kira all the system kat dalam sini semua dah rosak. Then spread to the lungs. Then what is left next is the brain. So kira diorang dah expect that dia dah naik to the brain lah. So actually at that point of time, I was already going for a lot of MRI tests ready to check on all these kind of things. So all the tumor semua dah spread kat lungs, dah banyak dah. Dah kecil-kecil.
It's small.
Small.
So detected lah. So but the thing is, you said from September.
Thereabout.
The symptoms started in September.
Yes.
You got the news in December.
Correct.
So within that September, October, November, 4-5 months.
4-5 months, yeah.
It was already like that bad.
Yes, that bad. Yes.
So when you receive that announcement by the doctor, how do you feel?
Yeah.
Because I can share, I think I know how you feel because I've went through that kind of situation before with my eye because I was blinded. I was blind and I felt like my future is gone because I'm thinking of my family, my work. I can understand. So what about you? I just want to know.
Honestly, bila dia dah cakap macam gitu, dah tak fikir pasal apa-apa lagi lah. Dah tak fikir pasal dunia lagi lah. In some, my whole journey through cancer is not really about physical pain lah. It's more of spiritual. So kirakan bila dia dah cakap gitu kan, dah prepare tau. Alamak, aku anytime ni dah no joke lah kira. Dah tak lawak lagi lah. So anytime aku dah boleh pergi. Kau dah start tanya sendiri lah. Dah siap belum ni nak jumpa Tuhan? No, dah siap nak. These are real things that I ask myself. Bila alone tu, family belum datang, ask myself, kau dah siap nak masuk kubur, 7 kaki kat bawah, malaikat datang. So these are the things that I keep questioning myself. Then it is very very hard to accept. Macam apa, I start questioning lah, apa salah aku, apa dosa aku dah buat salah kat orang ke? Yeah, maybe, but all in the name of fun and games lah dulu. Biasalah nakal-nakal, you know. But at the end of the day, I ask myself, ada ke aku, I don't think I'm that bad of a person. But sampai I deserve this kind of thing. So I started questioning a lot tau kira. Macam from the part where I try to learn how to accept, okay, aku actually anytime besok mungkin aku dah tak buka mata lagi. You know, maybe aku start treatment pun, the next day kalau aku tutup mata, then tutup selama-lamanya. The next moment I wake up, maybe malaikat dah kat depan muka. You know, that kind of thing. So these are the very true things that I question myself a lot lah.
Before, I mean the first time when you got the news, you know, and then after that you have to face your parents. Macam mana kau rasa macam tu, time tu? Kalau aku tak tahu saya. Kalau aku jumpa parents aku, I don't know what to say, man.
Man.
You know,
nangis lah. I mean, dah tak tahu apa nak cakap. So minta maaf je lah. I just have to say that I'm truly sorry if I'm not being a filial son. I don't get to achieve your aspirations and your dreams. All this investment that you have made on me, all this while in terms of education, upbringing, I'm sorry that, you know, it's all being taken away lah, for whatever reason. So, but the thing is, my parents, even though they were being told the real news, diorang tak nangis pun. My dad was my biggest inspiration lah. Dia tak tunjuk tau dia punya weakness tau. Dia cakap no, boleh. Yakin lah.
Yeah.
So kira at that point of time kau dah dalam hati kau dah reda kira apa
Reda
yang
tu mungkin about few weeks lah.
after a few weeks lah.
Tapi permainan minda ni banyak lah. Macam bisik-bisik dia banyak lah, you know. Macam you know, that kind of thing. Kalau Tuhan ni baik sangat, then kenapa dia buat kat kau macam gini? Kau start tu, dia start tau, dia start main-main tau. Dia tak macam kasih kau macam terkeluar terus tau. You know I'm talking about lah. Dia kasih kau just a bit of seeding of doubt tau, a bit. Then aku just question myself, betul juga I actually agreed, you know. Betul ke? Kata most merciful, habis macam gini. You know that kind of thing. So I start to doubt a lot. I start to doubt, okay, betul ke ada Tuhan ke dalam dunia ni? I start questioning the real questions that I ask myself. Dulu ialah pergi madrasah semua just go through motion. Tapi sekarang is the real thing when it comes to apply. Then I don't know how to apply.
Right.
So then I ask myself, is this really true? Betul everything dunia ni? Then aku mati, then what's going to happen next? Then macam then mati, then, you know, pasal dosa banyak, then mungkin masuk neraka lah. Something like that lah. I just try to like tell myself that in very simple terms lah. So sebelum aku pergi tu, try to, especially my parents, minta maaf lah. That's the most important thing. So I just started to doubt a lot tau. And biasalah, parents will say, you know, istighfar banyak-banyak, zikir banyak-banyak, bayang, all this kind of thing. To the point of extent, bila aku nak sembayang dengan ambil wuduk, aku doubt tau. Aku ambil wuduk dengan solat ni kerana Tuhan ke pasal aku nak Tuhan maafkan aku jadi aku tak mati? That kind of doubt, you know, to the nitty-gritty of everything that I do next.
Right.
It's not easy lah, honestly. Macam kalau aku cakap, ya Allah ampunkan aku insaf, tapi dalam hati actually not really insaf lah. Macam aku just nak, it's a transaction. Macam aku nak kau maafkan aku jadi aku baik. Not because aku truly sayang kau, sebab tu aku nak kau tolong maafkan aku. So it's a lot of macam, I don't know whether to call it mental gymnastics lah, but these are the things that a lot of questioning lah. It's like a monopoly in my head.
Right.
Jadi dengan kata-kata bapak kau tu, kirakan kau yakinkan diri untuk that, go through this?
Bapa aku kira sometimes at that point aku tak tahu whether dia betul yakin ke, betul dia nak tunjuk dia punya semangat lah.
Right.
I don't doubt lah. Tapi every time bila dia cakap, cakap bah yakin. InsyaAllah kau baik. Bah yakin lah. Don't worry. Tuhan ada. Don't worry. He don't know how to express.
Right.
Tapi he show through action. Dia despite his old age, dia datang baring sebelah aku, zikir kat telinga aku, all this kind of thing. Because at one point of time surgery ni semua aku dah lost the ability to talk. Semua. Dah tak boleh makan minum, just because pipe dah masuk mulut.
Right.
So just macam menganga everyday like that. So bapa aku akan just read a lot of prayers lah. Like tupuk wuduk, sembahyang baring, all this kind of thing lah.
Right.
Yeah. So through his action, I feel that connection tau. If let's say Tuhan tak merciful kat aku, tapi apa pasal bapa aku buat benda gini? Through him, God is showing the mercy lah. That is what I try to rationalize lah.
Right.
Yeah. So that journey was.
Your mother how?
My mother pun same thing juga. Same thing juga. My mother show through actions of macam always being there, preparing the necessary food that I need. Air bacaan ke, be it simple things like lemon water ke,
Right.
baca kat sebelah ke, kasih kata-kata semangat, perangsang lah. Don't give up, Kau you got have your whole life ahead of you. That kind of thing. Yeah.
And then during that time, are you single? Or
At that
do you
point of time, I was seeing my now wife lah, then girlfriend lah. Tu pun susah juga. So honestly, she's a amazing woman lah, I would say. I think amazing is not enough to describe her. Terus terang cakap, at that point of time, I told her, I think I can go anytime. And I think it's not fair for me to make you stay with me. And I don't think it's fair, you are not obligated to stay.
Right.
You can leave. I understand. Don't have to worry that you might hurt me or what. So dia fikir balik and then she talked to her mother, and then she said that, how can I leave him when he needs me the most? That kind of thing. So itu semua tanda-tanda Tuhan sayang lah.
Yes. Baru dia cakap.
Through the people around you.
Yes.
That shower you will love.
Correct.
When you really need it.
Exactly. So she doesn't tell me that she wants to stay, but for her actions will
Tell
me that she wants to stay.
Right.
Yeah. At that point of time, rabak, when I went to treatment, macam-macam happened. My hormones were all over the place. Kirakan I was snapped at very simple things. Because the chemotherapy treatment was very intense, very toxic. So my whole body kira shut down tau. Senang mengamuk, but senang give up. Kadang-kadang just nangis out of no reason. So it was very unstable. So at that point of time, I didn't know that I'm hurting those around me. So it was very difficult for them to go through that phase also lah. But alhamdulillah, they stuck by me throughout. Yeah.
Okay. Jadi bila kau went through that surgery, untuk berapa lama sampai kau pulih?
Surgery banyak actually 2 times. But total about 9 months to 10 months of chemotherapy, and in between ada surgery, because the most I would say defining part of that journey was the point of time when there was this one night, 12 midnight, suddenly I felt a very sharp pain on my liver. So what happened was there was an internal bleeding because of the toxins from the chemotherapy. So it ruptured my liver. I internal bleeding, so my stomach became distended.
Okay.
So it was excruciating pain. Aku pingsan like 2 kali because of the pain. Bangun balik and the pain was still there.
In hospital?
In hospital.
Okay.
So I was rushed for surgery the following day. So the following day, I became pale already lah. So darah semua dah kat perut. So then after the doctor cakap that we need to rush me immediately. I told my dad lah. So he said that what are the chances, 50-50. Kalau if he don't go for surgery, he will die. Even if he go, he might die.
Okay.
So I just told my dad, okay lah, tawakal lah. This is it lah. Kalau Tuhan nak panjangkan umur, then so be it. Kalau tak, kita reda lah. There's nothing left for us already. Kita dah usaha apa yang kita.
Right.
So throughout that time, then surgery went through. Alhamdulillah, I came out all okay. Yeah.
And
So
that's
that-
where the recovery starts.
Starts.
Yeah.
But before that was a lot of challenges because not enough blood to clot my wound. I cannot clot. So kira kalau kau darah kan non-stop lah. Yeah.
Okay.
Kau ada blood thinners lah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And then there were a lot of they need to pump me for a lot of blood and those such things lah.
Yeah.
Then after that muntah-muntah because perut kosong. So gastric juices start to come out again.
Right.
Yeah, so there were a lot of complications. Hormones shut down. When the cycle shuts down, then I cannot reproduce. So they were already considering like macam nak harness the sperm cells to keep so that maybe if in the future I go into remission, then they can put back and maybe I can have kids in the future lah.
Right.
But it was too short of a time lah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So Alhamdulillah sekarang dah okay lah
Alhamdulillah.
So when did they actually tell you the good news that things are getting better? They know there's hope that it will be uphill from now lah.
And during this time, you already left the army.
At this time, belum.
Jangan lah bro. Kalau dia leave the army, siapa nak bayar bil Zul?
Betul juga.
Actually, that's not true.
Oh yo.
No.
Oh.
Contrary to popular belief, it's not. The army
Let's
doesn't
hear it. Let's hear it.
the army doesn't cover your bills lah.
Right.
Yes. Because the first thing that they will ask you to do is to sign up for Aviva insurance when you go NS, right? Yeah. So they don't cover. But I would say that there's no fault on their end also lah. I mean, I left the army on good terms. My commanders were very understanding.
Right.
They give me a lot of support. So yeah.
Shout out to commanders.
OCS.
Yeah. So yeah. Back to the question. I finished everything in around April 2019 already lah. So 2018, then 2019, and then 2019. Actually, I went for Umrah. At that point of time, kira dah on the fence lah. Doktor cakap treatment dah habis. Treatment dah habis tapi tak tahu whether baik ke tak.
Okay.
So just pergi Umrah, tawakal. Balik, got the news, went for blood test, doktor cakap clear.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a very...
And this was like how long after yang the very first initial?
I think about 1+ years, 2 years lah.
So you outlived that statement lah.
Yes.
That you're
Berapa
gonna
months
only have a few months lah.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Defying the odds.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Tu lah Allah dah tentukan ya. Jadi tak semestinya doktor kata 5% ke 10% ke. Kalau belum masanya.
Tapi not easy journey lah. Nak kena usaha sendiri banyak lah. Ya, macam things like macam juicing, buat juice sendiri, makan jaga, exercise walaupun lemah pun exercise juga.
Sekarang masih rasa lemah ke?
Tak
Tak macam dulu tu lah.
Tak, tapi kalau sekarang my immune system dah tak kuat sangat. So kira kalau sakit tu I take a longer time to recover correct. Macam dulu COVID kan kena tu lama lah 1 bulan sakit.
COVID 1 bulan.
Sakit
Okay. Tapi sekarang okay lah.
Okay, alhamdulillah okay.
Close to 100% already lah. Alhamdulillah. Jadi bila ni kau start after that, after you went through this and after that you stop, you resign from the army.
Yeah.
Then after that you did a full-time job kan?
Yes.
What was it?
So basically after resign from the army, I start to work part time dekat kedai dekat Tampines, jual curry puff. Nama dia The Snack Station. Shout out to them. Yes.
Yang mana?
Dia dekat Tampines Street berapa dah
C83.
Yes.
East side,
Dia ada jual curry pop.
Yes.
Roti sardin. Kuih-kuih semua.
Kau
Dah
ingat
kecil. Lepas night shift aku selalu pergi sana. Curry pop the best. This Snack Station. Yes.
Shout out.
Shout out This Snack Station.
Yeah.
Okay, so you work there for how long?
Put there for a couple of months. Tak ada buat sana buat roti.
Okay.
Dia minta tunjuk ajar lah. Then when the moment like I touch the door tu kira macam ada connection lah. Macam I like it. You know, I like to create something out from raw ingredients. I didn't know that I had this in me lah. So when I bake the bread kan from the oven, I say look, like I feel happy and very fulfilling. So that's like that continue to grow in me, you know. That passion just continue unearth and continue from there lah.
Jadi maknanya di station buat all from scratch. Pasal dia belajar macam mana nak buat curry puff sedap, epok-epok.
Sebab setahu aku nak buat baking ni, nak bake cake ke roti, you
Pasal
have to be
minat.
Yeah, minat and you have to be meticulous.
Yes.
Sebab dia punya anggaran tu semua kena
measured kan.
kena tepat lah.
Tak ada
Dia tak boleh agak-agak
tak boleh.
Kadang-kadang wak ni
secukup rasa tak ada lah. Ada secukup rasa tak?
Ada lah wak-wak ni you know lah. Orang-orang lama kan. Diorang agak-agak juga lah.
Ada roti, mesti roti ada terbakar juga.
Biasalah.
Biasalah.
Trial and error lah.
Okay, jadi you when you were there, you learn how the what's it called, how to start baking, and that's how you actually proceed to your current business or what?
No, from there on baking part time. But then I assume a job in Ninja Van.
Ninja Van.
Oh.
Okay, Ninja Van.
Ninja Van buat delivery Delivery
Yeah.
But you still maintain that baking aspects
Correct. So in Ninja Van I became a fleet manager lah kat sana. Ya, tapi baking ni on the weekend aja, hobby.
Macam mana rasanya? Dulu kau dekat OCS, kau officer, sekarang fleet manager, semua driver.
Sama tak?
Baris!
Adalah dia skill set dia. Adalah skill set
Adalah
dia.
man management dia mesti ada
mesti ada dia.
man management lah.
Okay. So how do you, I still want to know, how do you actually aspire to actually create something so beautiful like this? Kau punya Captain Roti Big House ni.
Okay, how about we stop this one and then we go.
Okay, yes, okay.
Enough of sad stories and we go to the better stories.
Okay,
Better stories.
Allah, terima kasih.
Okay, terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Music tak ada.